Hello everyone, it's Nev here, and today I want to share with you how to implement a healing strategy that works just for you. So this video is for you if you have been feeling maybe overwhelmed, or you don't know where to start, or maybe you've been implementing something, you may be not seeing results. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can put together a plan, a healing strategy, or a healing roadmap, as I like to call it, that it suits you and your own health and well-being. So stick around to the end of this video and I will tell you step by step on how you can do this. But before we get into this video, I'm excited to announce today that I'll be doing a healing strategy review where I review your current healing strategy for free. This limited healing strategy review program is currently open and you want to get onto it as fast as you can because there's only 5 spots available. So if that's something that you're interested, be sure to stick around to the end of the video for the full announcement on that. So with that said, let's go ahead and start talking about your healing strategy roadmap and how to put one together. So what I'm talking about a healing strategy roadmap, I'm using the words roadmap because oftentimes people face many health issues. It's not just one, many health issues need to be addressed. So you don't just want to start doing things for the sake of doing or just by doing bits and pieces here and there, because that actually can lead to a lot of inconsistency, and this is where most people struggle with. Healing from symptoms, whether they have just shown up or they have been with you for a long time, it's about actually connecting to your body and constantly learning your symptoms. What are the root causes of your symptoms? You probably hear so many opinions and tips, there's like the Instagram is flooded with these things that maybe someone is doing. And if that is you, you are now thinking, I finally need to get on a work plan, maybe a longer term strategy. Well, this video, I will show you how to put your strategy correctly. So first off, I could actually talk about the strategy, right? Or meaning the practical terms to put together a detailed plan or a protocol. Here's what a lot of time happens when people say they're just going to put together a protocol. And I know the protocol is a very popular word out here in this community, but they do this by essentially grouping together the supplements for the symptom that bothers them the most. So they're like, okay, I'm going to focus on supplements for, let's say, hair loss. I'm going to use hair loss as an example here, like silica, ashwagandha, nettle. Then they take these supplements expecting some noticeable changes within maybe a few weeks. The thought on this is on the right track, but it's missing some very key elements. And that's why a lot of times when people focus on this, but they forget to look at the actual root cause of why they have hair loss in the first place or hair thinning, and then they get disappointed because they're not really getting the desired results. The thing is that you don't want to create a protocol for yourself this way. And I like to think of it as the need to find more permanent solution. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit more detail. But I just want you to know that grouping supplements together that are known to be helpful for one issue, for example, hair loss, it's not always the best idea. It really gives results, especially if you've been struggling with hair loss for some time, maybe a long time. And if you think about this, it doesn't actually make any sense. If your hair loss is due to, let's say, overburdened liver or heavy metal toxicity, taking these supplements is not going to help you at all, and you are only going to get disappointed. So what I was saying earlier is that you really need a solution, right? Essentially, when you're looking at the trends and what someone did that helped them with their hair loss, is because you want a solution, right? That's really what you're looking for. Instead, the first starting block to your protocol should be, what is my root cause? This is the bottom layer foundation, and if we don't have that in place, it is going to be difficult to put together an actual protocol or even a strategy that will help your symptoms. So after we understand the root cause, we essentially do research and discover, hey, what are the foods? What kind of diet would be best for me to help me with this issue? And then what are we going to do is we're going to create a protocol or supplement protocol around that to support us even further. So instead of saying, oh, I'm going to take these supplements for my hair loss that I have heard others are taking now, we are putting something together that actually offers a solution in the long run. So after you start putting together the different pieces of the problem to determine a solution basically, and daily routine, what you need to think about is, how can I incorporate this into my life? This needs to suit your own life, not anyone else's. And maybe you also have neurological problems. Maybe you also have some digestive issues. Maybe you're too sensitive to certain foods. Maybe to sometimes even supplements. A lot of people are sensitive to supplements. Or maybe doing the 369 or any other cleanses is not something that you want to look at right now because it could be too much. That's okay. Just think about creating a full solution here and just going step by step. Instead of thinking, I'm going to drink celery juice, I'm going to take some ashwagandha here and there, I'm going to take on some licorice, I'm going to, focus on the adrenal snacks, right, to help my hair. That's all cool, but does that really solve the problem for you, especially if you've been struggling with hair loss for years? Probably not, right? This is why applying few bits and pieces here and there and then expecting to see results is just a little bit out of reach. So don't do that. This overcomplicates things in the long run. As your healing time will be prolonged, you will lose hope, you'll lose motivation, you'll get frustrated, you'll start doubting the medical medium information. Just don't do that. That's not the right way to go. You can start by one thing at a time if you need to, but you need to know where you are and where you are going and what is the goal and what is the full solution that you need to implement and all the right steps that are ahead of you. When you do this, you'll be further ahead in your healing. And plus, the other really good thing about it is that you will start seeing results with it, even when you start having all pieces of the puzzles together instead of broken down into randomness that you have just scattered. Eventually just gets you overwhelmed. So when you do this, this is going to be magical. And this is exactly when my clients go, oh, this is exactly what I needed. I needed something that will suit me, will suit my life. And I really wish I knew how to do this sooner. So essentially, these are the things that you need to think about when you're putting together your healing action steps or protocol, however you want to call it. If you follow these guidelines, it's basically guaranteed that as long as you know how to apply the medical medium information in an effective way, you will definitely start seeing results. Now, in regards to the healing strategy review program that I mentioned earlier, this is for people who want guidance. So they need, maybe you're doing phenomenally, in a lot of ways, but you need some extra guidance and you need some extra support for your symptoms to start really shifting. Maybe you think you're on the right protocol or on the right kind of strategy, but you're not seeing results. And if this is you, I want to hear from you. So you'll be asked to fill in a questionnaire once you click on the link in my bio, and you will need to fill in the questions there for me to understand your protocol, and I'll be able to give the advice. Remember, this is only available to 5 people, so make sure you go there straight away and you fill in your details. You may be chosen. So I really hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was, please make sure to like this video, comment below, and let me know what do you want me to talk about next. Also, subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications when I upload new video just like this one. I'll see you next time. Bye.